Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the rolling like a ball in the Pilates mat series. This mat series that I'm doing, it's more of an instructional video rather than meant to be a workout. So if you really want to get into those details of maybe why you can't do something or really the purpose of an exercise, these are really good for you. So rolling like a ball. Again, like the previous videos, we'll talk about the exercise and then afterwards I'll show some modifications if you want to stick around for those. So rolling like a ball is one of those moves when you first see it and you're like, there's no way this is a real exercise, but it is. It actually has some really great benefits. Especially for us who have tight lower backs. It's meant to open up the back and also give you a spinal massage. So on that note, please have a couple mats or maybe a couple towels down. I just have a rug down and just some extra padding for my spine. I don't recommend rolling on a really hard surface. It's not nice. All right, so we're gonna start by sitting up and we're gonna let's start with our hands behind our thighs, like so. All right, so the legs are zipped up together. You're sitting up really tall to start. Okay, my collarbone is wide, the elbows are pulled down. Big inhale. And then exhale, pull your stomach up and in and go to this little half roll back here. All right, and just hold it here for a moment. Again, the collarbone stays wide. You're in this elongated C curve of the spine, okay? So C curve, and the ribs are staying lifted. You're not sinking down, okay? Stay lifted, pull the stomach into the low back. Good, lead with the crown of the head and then roll up. All right, so pull the feet in, and then you're gonna come into that same C curve, but you're gonna float the legs up. Just hold here for a moment, find balance. Note, the closer your feet are to your booty, the harder this is. So wherever you have your feet, that's where I want you to keep them when we roll back, but not just yet. So go ahead and place the feet down. Good. All right, sit up tall and then scoop the abdominals, come back. Place your hands in that position, all right, and then float the feet up and just find a balance. All right, think stretched out, rounded low back. We're gonna inhale as we go back. And exhale to come up, oop. But try not to let your feet hit the mat, okay? You're gonna come up and balance. Make sure not to roll onto your neck. Technically, you're only supposed to go to the tips of your shoulder blades. And come up and place your feet down. So another reason for this exercise is powerhouse awareness and also, oh my goodness, what's the word? Not stability, balance, right? You really have to balance and find your point of balance at the top. So it might look a little different from mine, you know, depending on how your body is made and where you're at today. So extra challenge, take your hands to your ankles now, pull your ankle or pull your heels in, find that balance point, okay? So really tuck the tailbone under. You're sitting kind of behind your sits bones. Good. Tuck your chin into your chest, not your neck, and inhale as you roll back. Ooh! And come up. So one goal here is to keep the shape, all right? In the beginning, I think it's okay to use a little momentum to come up, but as you practice this, you want to keep the shape. So notice my legs go up and then they pull myself up. That's momentum. Really working the powerhouse is keeping the shape as you go back and then come up, but it's so much harder. We'll do one more here. And come up. Whew. So the more you think rounded low back, the more you'll be able to get that spinal massage and the more you'll be able to open up your back here. So continue to work on it, continue to play with it. It's actually kind of fun to do. Just make sure not to roll onto your neck. So start small at first and then go bigger. All right, so some modifications. If you're unable to roll back or you're just uncomfortable with it, I would start with that first kind of half roll back that we did in the beginning, excuse me. So hands behind here, and then you're just gonna scoop the tailbone under and then roll it up. And that's pretty much it to start, is just really focusing on getting this shape, you know? And then you can kind of bring the feet in, maybe bring one leg up, other leg up, and just play with some balancing here. And just balancing, really holding this position, whether it's big or small, is challenge. I'm shaking right now, especially when you think of pulling the stomach up and in. The ribs stay lifted and down. Big thing, just remember that C curve of the spine. And I'm sure if you notice, if you come here and you try to kick your chest forward, you really lose your balance, and it's not good for your back either. So again, some things to work on is that rounding back. All right, finding that C curve here, and then just playing with a little bit of balance. All right, and then making your ball tighter as you get stronger. So that is rolling like a ball. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, guys.